is going on, everybody? This is Major League Hats, and I come back to you with another hat review. And I'm probably going to get some shit on this video because I've had this hat in my collection now for maybe... Well, actually, okay, let me backtrack a little bit, tell you a little side story. That hat I'm about to talk about, or the collaboration I'm about to talk about, I originally got this hat back in September, and I didn't do the review on it, and it just kind of kept getting pushed back and pushed back. Well, the thing is, I ended up getting another one of these hats in the collaboration. There was a total of 7 of these hats in this particular collaboration, and it was a very good collaboration. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, sucks to be you, because you're gonna have to listen to my little speech. Oh my god. Anyways, guys, so I got a second hat in this collaboration. So then I went looking for the hat that I bought back in September. And I'm looking. I know I haven't opened it from the boxes or anything, and I'm looking, and I can't find the damn hat. I can't find it. So then I looked it up, and the tracking number and everything. Bought it from Lids, of course, and because Lids charged for shipping, I actually had the package sent to the store. So then I go talk to my buddies at Lids, and I'm like, hey, I just realized I don't have this hat at home or anything. Is it somewhere in the store? We're talking about an order from September, and we in November, okay? Let's see, 9, 10, 11. And we at the end of November, almost December. And yeah, so let's just say they are not 100% sure where the hat is. And I might have lost a hat. So yes, I don't lose track of very many hats. Usually, you know, if I lose track of a hat, I do eventually find it. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I might have to take an L on this one because I don't think there's a lot that Lids can do, and it's not their fault. It's my fault for losing track, but that's just how it is. But before we get started on this particular hat review, so with all that being said, let's get on to the hat review. Let's go. It's going to be a fun one. Let's go! Alright guys, if you guys have noticed, I am currently wearing my 2019 legit World Series Championship Washington Nationals side patch hat and t-shirt. And no, it doesn't say the word cheater on here like the Houston Astros. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, long story short, the Astros are being investigated for cheating in baseball using electronic means to cheat and the 2017 World Series / postseason. AJ Hinch is in trouble, Alex Cora is in trouble, and Carlos Beltran is possibly in trouble. And it's hard to say how far this is going to go because, you know, George Springer was on it, Jake Marisnick, Jose Altuve, Carlos Correa, they were all in it. And all of this came to light because Mike Fiers says something. Why? Because he's mad at them, which I don't blame him. So I decided to wear this in this particular video just to poke a little bit more at the sleeping bear, the Houston Astros, for cheating. So anyways, we'll see what happens with that. Stay tuned for that one. So about 2 months ago, it was obviously in September, the Spike Lee and the New Era collaboration came out, and they came out with 7 great hats from everything I could tell. Now the funny part about these hats, before we get to the designs of the particular hats, and I will have some pictures on these, but the funny part about these hats is that they weren't all priced the same. Like, there actually were hats that costed more than the other hats, and I thought that was very weird. They were all fitted, of course. Most of these were sold on New Era. Yes, you can get them on Lids and Fanatics, but I believe they dropped first on New Era. Now, they did have one hat that was about $54.99, give or take, and then they had a couple that were $42, and I think there was even one that was like $45. And first of all, I thought that was very weird. And the whole idea, the whole concept is, if you guys are not aware, Spike Lee is a huge New York Yankees fan, so he's always wearing New York Yankees stuff. And so he came up with this idea, or he worked obviously with New Era, and they came up with these 7 great hats. And each part of the hat has a representation of, you know, each World Series that the Yankees have won. So on one particular hat, they had a mitt of each year that the Yankees won, or on another one they have the bats lined up on the front of the bill, and that represents a World Series. So they're actually very good hats. So I have one at least to show you, and then of course I lost one, so we'll see what happens with that. But I want to get at least the other 6 because to me they were actually sweet hats. So the first hat I'm going to show you, I had to get one of the mitt ones. Like I said, there are a couple bat ones that I would like to get. So I'm going to show you the mitt one. And this one to me is actually really cool looking. But we got from New Era and Spike Lee collaboration, we have, bam, the New York Yankees. Check this baby out. This thing is freaking awesome. Even if you're not a Yankees fan, I would have to say you would have to appreciate this hat. Honestly, I know it might look kind of silly, but I wouldn't mind seeing a hat for all the teams with the World Series logos on it, or their World Series representation, and you're going to be like,
Major League hats! Not every team has a championship, so it would look stupid.
but wouldn't that be kind of funny to have like Spike Lee's initials in the back and nothing on it, but it's still a Spike Lee collaboration? Now, I know if you're maybe a fan of, say, the Texas Rangers, you're not going to have no World Series on there. Or if you're a fan of the Washington Nationals, you're only going to have like one on there. But, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm fetching, but then again, okay, why don't they come up with more of these? Like, we could do the Red Sox. They have a number of championships. The San Francisco Giants have a number of championships. The Dodgers have a number of championships. We could do one with the Braves where they have all their division championships, because you know they can't win a World Series. The Chicago Cubs can have one. What do they got, like 2 championships? I don't know. Anyway, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of that idea in the comment section. It might get lost in translation a little bit because like the Rockies don't have a championship. Kansas City Royals, what do they got, like 2 or 3 championship? Philadelphia has a couple. So I mean, I would like to see more of the teams that have, you know, more than a couple championships get like a hat like this. I just think it'd actually be pretty freaking awesome. So let's just take a quick look real quick. So you got the Yankees logo right here, and then right here you have a baseball course and then 2 bats crossed in the back, and then this is the year that they won the championship. So right here would be representation of 1923 and 2009. So check that out. And then as you go around, you can see all the other years from 27, 28, 32, 36, 39. Yeah, it just looks really good. 1953, 56, 61, 62. It just looks really good. 2000 and 1998. So this is just a really cool looking hat. Has a New Era flag right there. The nice part is it has a nice green bill underneath. It's a 7/5/8, of course. It does say genuine merchandise. It's made in China and it's 100% wool. And then right in the brim right here, so at least you have this, it says a Spike Lee joint designed for New Era. So you can have that like in all the hats. So like even if you don't have any championships, to me that'd actually still be a pretty cool thing, and that would distinguish, you know, the difference of this hat. Or if you had a Rangers hat, that would distinguish it from a normal Rangers hat, is that it would stay Spike Lee in there. So that's cool. And the other cool part is that the little, you know, crossed bats and the balls, they're actually stitched on there. So they're embroidered on there. It's not like they're just glued or anything. So that is probably the reason for the different cost on the hats. But then again, I mean, they're making them in China. You would think they at least let us save a couple bucks, but nope. So I'm going to provide some pictures of the other 6 hats that are in this collaboration. The next one that I'm going to try to get, of course, is I want to get one of the bat ones. I would prefer the one that has the bat across the bill right here, but of course they have some other good ones with the bats. So ultimately though, I want to try to get them all. New Era has already sold out on 2 of them on their website, but I believe Lids and Fanatic still has a bunch of them. So let me know what you guys think of the Spike Lee collaboration. I personally really like it, and I would like to pick up all of them if possible. So we'll see how that happens. I think the one thing that they could have did differently, and I probably know why they did it, but maybe went with the white sweatband. But if they went white, they would have to change the way that they wrote Spike Lee, because they have it on white. I mean, if they're going to go with the green brim, which is actually kind of different, because you have a green brim and the black sweatband, that's actually something unique in a sense, because usually if they go green brim, they go white sweatband. So the fact that they still went with the black sweatband, that's actually pretty cool. So check it out. I like it a lot. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. If you guys like this review on the Spike Lee collaboration, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up. And as always, guys, if you ever see a hat on my channel, you guys want to sponsor for a review, hit up my Patreon page. Or if there's anything else you want to check out on my Patreon page, I'll provide the link down in the bottom. And before we get on to the 6 pictures, I want to thank very much Harley Mock and J38 for being a Patreon member. Hope you guys enjoyed the remaining 6 of the Spike Lee collaborations. This is Major League Hats out. Bye everybody. See ya. Bye.